some things you can do to become a millionaire or just build wealth. I'm your host, DeAndre Simmons. Today's topic is a big topic that most people love to discuss and want to discuss. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Go ahead and subscribe for me, post notifications, and let's get into it. Number one, earn income. Now, if you're broke, you don't have money, just go out earn income. Don't matter where it's from, go earn income, right? For example, let's say food service. Food service. We're gonna go work in a kitchen, right? So we gotta earn income. We're earning income from this business. It's keeping us afloat. It's keeping us afloat. It's paying our bills. It's paying our expenses, right? What do you earn from this occupation or job, right? Enter that blank, whatever you earn. And with this skill set that you're acquiring from this job, how can you monetize it? Now, for example, we work in the kitchen, food service worker. What skill are we learning? How to cook. Now, how can we monetize that? Maybe we can do what? Make content around it. That's popular. Make a cookbook. That's popular. Or, make a meal prep service. Make a side hustle where we deliver our own food products to people, have a pop-up shop with our food items. Just monetize the skill that you're learning from your occupation or the job you are working now. Because there's a reason why you're getting paid to do work. There's a certain skill that you're giving the company or business to make money off of your labor. So there is an underlying value you're providing. Find the skill, monetize it, and let's keep it moving. Now, number two, still in the number one spot, earn income, is passive income, right? But we're going to get to that, right? Number two, spend income. Number two is spend income. Now, what do you do? What do you mean spend income? What do you like? That can be anything. I like video games. I like clothes. I like going out to eat to the fancy restaurants. What do you like to do on your free time? That's critical. Find a budget. Find what works for you, because everybody needs, a stress reliever. Something to, you love to do, a hobby. Find that particular expense and keep it at a certain budget, right? Your fun budget. Everybody needs to have fun. Everybody needs to, enjoy life. So have a strict budget. When I mean strict, a strict fun budget for your income, right? Number two, going back into it, track every dollar that you spend. That means going to your bank account, looking at every fee, every subscription, every expense that you occurred in that prior month. Repeat again. In that prior month, track every dollar expense. Always. And keep your expenses low relative to your situation. Now, most people are like, well, what do I need? What don't I need? That is relative to your situation. So maybe not have a lot of subscriptions, services. Maybe don't eat out more often. Maybe don't buy a lot of clothes. Maybe don't go out more often. Maybe don't spend more money on that tight budget that I told you about with the fun budget. Maybe decrease the fun budget, right? Keep your expenses low. Or sometimes the car. The number one wealth killer in America is a car payment. Number one. Maybe you need to go buy a cash car. Maybe you need to go fix the cash car up and drive it for the next 5 years or so. Keep your expenses low. Next, third, my favorite one, pay yourself first. Now, what does that mean when people say pay yourself first? Take a percentage, about 15% of your pay, 10%, let's say 10% of your pay, and pay yourself first. Every paycheck Or once you get your paycheck and you monetize the skill on the side, a side hustle that has your skill set from that job that we talked about as earned income, you monetize that, all that money accumulated into one bank account or checkings account, you take a percentage from that, 10%, and you put it into a high yield savings account or just a regular savings account, and you put it towards that account. You're paying yourself first. Pay yourself first. Okay? Now, with the third one, when you pay yourself first, there's two accounts that you will definitely need. Create an emergency fund. That's number one. With that 10% income that you're taking out to put towards this savings account, that savings account should be your emergency fund that you're building on. 6 months is a great time horizon to give you time to find more employment if you get laid off, or find more employment if your side hustle or side business is not keeping you afloat. 6 months of emergency expenses. And your 6 months consist of your fixed expenses, not your variable expenses. Move forward. Number 4. My favorite is to invest. Now, what do you want to invest in? And that's critical. A lot of people invest here, invest your money in this, invest your money in that. No, invest in what makes sense for you, to your situation. So to your situation. For example, food truck, excuse me. You're a food service worker, you have a skill. What can we do? Let's invest in things that we know. Invest in a food company that we might know on the public market. Maybe invest in food and beverage markets. Maybe invest our money into a business. Partner up with somebody. Investing your money into a food truck, right? For example, or partner up with somebody to make a pop-up shop. Invest more money into your side hustle. Invest more money even in your career. Maybe you need to go back to school to get a culinary degree or a culinary certificate to move up in the company that you're working at as a food service worker, right? Invest in things that make sense to you. If gold makes sense to you, invest in gold. If, index funds make sense to you, invest in index funds. But underlining value is to have emergency fund, number 1. Number 2 is having your investments. Invest in things you know or industry that you are in. Number 4, again, dividend portfolio. Now, dividend portfolio is a way that investors, depending on what type of investor you want to be, these investors invest in companies that pay them a quarterly or semi-quarterly dividend payment. Simple. Whatever money the company is paying you to hold their stocks. Really simple. So you can build a dividend portfolio, right? And keep investing in that dividend portfolio to the point where you're living off the dividends itself. That can be another, back to that first income, passive income, right? I don't believe in passive income, right? Because you have to earn income to invest income, right? To invest that income into a passive entity or a passive income vehicle, such as dividend portfolio. Creating a dividend portfolio, investing in REITs. That's a different topic for a different day. But creating that dividend portfolio. And 3, rental properties. Buy a rental property. I know, real estate in 2025 is very, very expensive for most people to get into. Be creative. Invest in mobile parks. Invest in parking lots. Invest in shipping containers. Make a shipping container into a storage unit that you rent out for people who trying to storage their furniture. Think outside the box when it comes to these investing vehicles. Everything does not need to be investing in the stock market. Everything doesn't need to be investing in, cryptocurrency. right? That thing that I told you, invest in what you know. This is my fourth one. Invest in the business. Invest in a business. The biggest investment you can have is having investment in a private business that you own or a part owner of, because all that income is coming to who? You, right? Income, gross profit, net income. Once you got that net income, you share it amongst the shareholders or whoever is your partner, or is all that net income is you. You getting all that net income at the end of all your expenses, right? And you roll it over into retained earnings. But anyway, invest in things you know, invest in things that you want to know, and invest in things that are passive income vehicles, right? Now, last but not least, this is the fifth one. Now, the fifth one is I call it the wealth killer, right? Number one, avoid lifestyle creep, meaning we work as our food service worker. Let's say we making about 40 grand as our food service worker, and then we having a food side, whatever kind of food side hustle or food side business on the side or whatever it may be. We're making an additional 20 grand a month. So we're making about 60 grand a year, give or take, right? Expenses, taxes, all that good stuff, right? So we're making about $60,000 a year, just making it simple, right? Do not increase your living situation to $50,000 of living, right? You came from living with $30,000, right? But now you're making 60, so you're trying to maximize that $50,000 income. Don't do that. Number two, be careful with big purchases. Same with number one, avoid lifestyle creep, buying cars or buying, big investments or big purchases that does not equate in a ROI, return on investment. And then last but not least is, have insurance. You never know. You want to have insurance, health insurance, or whatever it may be. That's my third one. Have health insurance or some type of guarantor, depending on your situation. You might not need it, but you never know. So those are my 5 ways to get wealthy, or 5 steps to become a millionaire. Number 1, earn income, right? Earn income, what you do with your skill set from that job. Use that skill set from the job to monetize it. Number 2, spend income. What are you spending your income on? Find that tight budget for fun, because everybody has to have fun. Everybody wants to do things. Find that tight budget, that fun budget. Number 3, pay yourself first. When a meeting, pay yourself first. Pay your emergency fund first for 6 months. Then you use that remaining money into your investments. And that's your number 4, investments. Whatever you're into, any industry that you're in, or anything that you like or want to understand, or a passive vehicle, invest that extra money into those vehicles. And then 5, avoid lifestyle creep, avoid big purchases. Last but not least, just get some insurance depending on your situation. Peace.